when the Anna Hazare agitation took place and I was stationed here, every day I would come here at 7 o'clock and every day I would leave at 9, every day. And my duty was to report every part, and then I was covering Congress party at that point of time. But I chose to cover Hazare agitation. Now when I come here, I see a very young lot which was not there. And this young lot has very specific demands which the earlier lot in 2011 was not demanding. For example, 2011, people would say there is a lot of corruption. Here the demands are very specific. So I think that is the basic difference between what happened in 2011 and what is happening now. And I think it needs to be respected. And when I say why it needs to be respected, because in democracy, protests are part of democracy. Protests are not outside democracy. Protest makes democracy robust. Protest does not weaken democracy. And most important of all, protest has been the most powerful tool of the opposition. When Congress was winning elections in 50s and 16s, what was opposition party doing? They were protesting against the government because Congress at that point of time had mastered the art of elections. So if BJP has mastered the art of election, the opposition will protest. Yes, there is no doubt that the violence must be abhorred. There should not be any violence. But Gandhian principles are very difficult, and I would say that all said and done, it's a large miasma of people. Volunteers are here, young people are here from all parts of this country, which makes it very, very unique. And I would say that the real issue here is not to delegitimize the protest. I think the concerns of the protesters needs to be addressed,